Juwan, every time we start this, we just start laughing. People probably will listen and be like, you just go laughing again,
they just turn it off. But anywho, he's so crazy.
I'm not crazy. Hello, everybody. You know, it's another episode of the Crazies Podcast, and it's your co-host, Jared Ziegler.
It's your other co-host, Juwan Winters. Be back in the basement, another week, another episode. You know how that goes. As you can see, we have another guest. This guest, I don't even think he needs an introduction, to be honest.
Oh, D.
But we're going to let him introduce himself anyway. So, sir?
You already know. It's your dude, Amiri, a.k.a. Ice Man Mir, a.k.a. Mir Mir Tha God, a.k.a. Big Mir Mir, Ice Man, Bling Man, Kaching Man Mir. You already know.
Mr. Minute Maid. You already know what it is.
Yeah, hella juice,
That's
hella
a fact.
drip.
That's a fact.
Welcome to the show, Ice Man.
Yo, the show was actually popping, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, it was
Appreciate that. But tell the
be
people a little about yourself, you know?
What's your resume?
Yeah, you know, I be chilling.
Okay.
Be all around. You know, just hitting that shit. Oh yeah, you already know.
Can't wait to
I thought you would save me some time before we get into that.
Nah, we gonna save a little bit of time. Tell them a little bit about the Ice Man Mir, bro. Tell them what you got going on right now. You know, spread everything.
Exactly. I've been putting a lot of stuff in motion. Honestly, always been grinding. You know that, work going, school going.
Yes, sir.
I definitely got the modeling stuff going. You already know that's been popping.
Give him a little.
Yeah, you know the drip, swing. You already know.
Drip.
Yeah. You already know I've been acting. Yeah. Catch me some shit soon to be. That's definitely on the way.
Girl, okay. Heard
You been acting?
Yeah, bro. Hitting it up.
Hope you're not acting fake, phony.
Nah, you know I always stay real.
All right.
You know, be real, be Amiri. I got the music going now. Yeah, you heard about that. You already know that's going.
Your first show the other week.
Facts.
Lit that thing up.
You already know.
I wasn't there, but I seen clips, heard about it. He lit that thing up. So if y'all not in tune, better get in tune with Ice Man Mir.
Big facts.
True,
He
acting,
got more heat on the way
music.
too.
I respect it,
He
man.
a modern day Renaissance man. He do it all.
He out here hustling, bro.
That's a fact.
Big facts.
Getting that bag by any means.
That's
But
100% facts.
I hate to cut your conversation short, but this is the Crazies Podcast,
That's a fact.
and you know what we talk about on here. So I figured it's time we get into it, you know.
That's a fact.
And,
Let's get it.
Jawan, this is your time to shine.
Let's get it.
Oh, and as you can see today, you know, I upgraded to the gallon. No more little water bottles, man.
Yeah,
Don't be broke.
Thirst
Don't
is
be
real.
broke. Don't be thirsty. Jared, the
I
thirstiest
dropped the
dude
bag
ever
on this
met.
gallon of
Jared, the
water.
thirstiest dude I ever met in my life, but we gonna get to that another time.
Whoa.
But anywho, Ice Man Mir.
Tack,
get him out
All right, never mind. All right, get your bitch ass out.
Alright, but Amir, you know, short, simple, sweet.
Let's get it.
Would you consider yourself crazy?
Yes and no.
This is gonna be interesting.
Because I know I be wilding out. I can't deny it.
Mm.
And I was thinking about this question for a while now because I knew it was coming.
See, the thing is, you know, we had Feek on the podcast, and he was talking about, he was thinking about his answer to these questions. It's hard because when you really think about it, it's hard to really put one answer together, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta be in the heat of the moment to really get your answer, bro.
That's facts. It just has to be organic. It has to come out. And
So what's yours?
I'm crazy as hell. That's the shit, and I ain't gonna deny it. Because I know what we're about to say. I already know what's about to come out. I've been wilding.
Yo.
And just my track record, I'm bugging out.
Track record.
Damn,
Oh.
you've been established.
I'm gonna leak
crazy.
myself. Don't worry. I'll put myself on blast because I already know.
He sounds like a stat stuffer. Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, thank you,
man.
Stat. I'm already Stoudemire.
All right.
Now you guys crazy though too. Don't try to hide it.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro.
I had one crazy moment in my life, and that was that. I just kept pushing it.
But it also it depends what you define crazy as.
It's true. I think being crazy, to an extent, it could be subjective. To
Exactly.
an extent. Because, like, there's blatant crazy where it's like, yeah, you're crazy. But then other people,
Exactly.
like, you can say something like, oh my gosh, you're so crazy. And I'm like, I'm not crazy. Like, that's mad regular. You feel me? Like,
exactly.
So,
and that's why it's yes or no. Because a lot of the shit I be doing is regular to me, but it's crazy to everybody else.
Okay, see, this sounds like it's actually crazy. It's everybody else. So, Mr. Crazy.
Mr. Crazy as hell.
Oh man.
Mr. Crazy Mir. Let's get into it. Like,
Let's get it.
Just keep it a buck. Like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done?
So craziest, like most crazy thing ever.
Mm-hmm, yes,
I know you got a couple stories. But
Yeah,
you want the
exactly.
peak.
I know.
Trying to
Ice
choose
Man.
one. Trying to choose one.
Couple. Actually, nah. Let's wait for that one. Let's make the viewers keep watching a little
Let's
bit
warm it
for
up.
that one.
Yeah.
So we'll start with what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you?
Ooh. Okay. Been through some crazy shit, bro.
I believe it.
I believe
And
too.
I'm trying to, cause you know, even back in the day, I was dealing with some crazy shit at home.
Oh yes, sir.
You already know that was wild.
Wow, that's crazy because I wasn't even thinking about that for the pod, but
And that's back in the day, bro. But even now,
So back in the day, like how far back in the day are we talking?
this forever, bro.
Damn,
Awesome
this
shit.
has been an ongoing saga.
Yeah, I can give you the whole thing. You want a little taste, or you just want the whole?
Just give him a little bit, bro. Just like you know how people say they sprinkle Ty Dolla on the song like some parsley, bro. Just give him a little parsley, bro. Just give him a little parsley.
I hate Juwan.
Yo, so real talk, some crazy shit that happened. So, I got a story. So, you guys know I've been all over the world, going to every school. At my third school I went to, Pitt, last year that just went down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dealing with this one girl, right?
Oh boy.
And she's actually my neighbor. So she lives like 2 houses down from me. And at first it's casual, and one of my housemates was messing with the other neighbor too. So it was like a whole kind of love triangle square type shit. Like everything was popping off. Like it was just lit. It was whatever. So I started getting with this shorty after one of my parties, because you know I be throwing parties everywhere.
Okay.
And things are cool. You know how it is. And I'm getting with her, doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell her straight up after a few times hooking up, like, yo, like, I'm not cuffing you. Like, I just can't do that. That's just not what I do. Like, I'm at school, like, I'm away, like, I'm about to wild out. And I told her straight up, like, I'm wilding out all year.
Oh, so
like,
she don't go to Pitt. She does go to Pitt. She don't go to Pitt.
She go to Pitt. Yeah, she out there.
Gosh.
And she was like, at first, yeah, that's cool. As long as you just keep it a buck, just let me know what's going
They
on.
always say that.
Yeah, they
always
chatting.
say that.
Exactly, they chatting.
But it's never that, bro. Never that.
So,
I don't know why girls do that, bro.
exactly.
Like, and then they like. Why you
Because
gonna be
I
mad
know
at
you're gonna
me?
get your feelings hurt.
That's
You know you're gonna get your feelings hurt.
bro.
Why would you start it off with a lie? Because I came out truthful and let you know what it was.
Dude,
I let you know, like, I'm not looking for anything too serious. I want something casual. I might get into some other stuff. Like, I wasn't actively looking for other stuff, but like, if it happens, like, it happens, bro.
I'm not gonna say no.
Exactly. Who am I to say no?
What am I supposed to do when these racks blue? Come on, this shit.
Exactly.
You have 31 days to keep acting like this. It's gonna be a problem. But nah, like I don't understand like why girls do that to themselves, because in the moment, like you tell them that you keep it a stack, it's either one or two ways. One, they'll be dumb, tell you like, wow, that's crazy, like you doing all this, hooking up with me, gassing me up. Or two, they'll be like, yeah, it's fine. But they know their feelings is gonna be hurt, bro.
Exactly.
They know their feelings is gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
And they even tell themselves like, I know I'm gonna catch feelings, but they still go through it anyway, bro. That's like never mind.
Yo,
No,
but
that's like what? That's
listen
like what?
to how this girl got caught up, bro.
Yeah. Continue. Back to you.
So, I got this other girl, right?
Oh boy.
Random girl I met. She didn't go to Pitt. She went to like one of the random schools in Pittsburgh.
Okay,
Yeah, just in the area type shit.
Come pick up for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
dude, facts.
you gotta avoid
Nice
conflicts
addition
of
to the
interest.
team.
Yeah, you gotta make
facts,
sure
facts.
nothing's. Yeah, they can't know each other. So I gotta make sure shit is always low key.
Everybody needs a relief pitcher.
That's facts. So I'm chilling with shorty, and I was low key playing with fire. I'm literally chilling with this girl on my porch, smoking a blunt. And the girl was my neighbor, and she was on some wild shit, like showing up to my house every day. Like, I already knew she was type crazy, but I was trying to ignore it.
Playing dangerous game.
Yeah, I was playing with fire. So I'm smoking on my porch with this girl.
Oh,
let's move past that. So we move into my room. We upstairs, and I had this big ass window, right? And I remember I actually got caught dancing in my window before. Like, somebody leaked me and was like, "Yo, like I saw you dancing in your room in your underwear." And I'm like, "What? Like, how did you even peep me?" They were like, "Your window is wide open like that. I can see right through." So I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy." Did nothing about it. Shorty's in my room. One thing leads to another. I'm clapping the cheeks. All right.
Wait, was your window wide?
Wide open, bro.
Oh,
wide
brother.
open. Like
This
the whole,
guy
not even like seeing through the blinds open. Like the blinds were pulled straight up. And it's nighttime and all my lights in my room are on, so it's backlit and everything.
Yo,
you can see straight
what's good with this
into my room. Every detail, like it's crisp. Like you can see everything.
It's like crisp.
Her box
Wow,
must have
bro.
been fire.
This shit was alright. It wasn't
For
even.
you
It
to
wasn't
forget
crazy.
everything like this.
He
did smoke me
probably
up,
didn't forget.
though.
He probably just didn't care. Like, look at him, bro.
That's true,
Like,
too.
we don't
True,
care.
So, I told you, Shorty was pulling up to my house every day unannounced, just busting into the house, bro. Like stopping upstairs,
Like,
doing
she was
everything.
your shorty?
She was on some shit like, because at this time, you know, I'm dumb low key. Nobody even knew I was smashing. I didn't tell nobody. It was mad low key. I didn't tell nobody. I'm smashing this shorty, and she lives 2 houses down. Everybody's friends with her, and then it's thinking some casual shit, whatever. One of my housemates, this kid Micah, he knew, and he knew I was in the room with the other girl too.
Okay.
And my door was locked, and my shit was never locked ever. So she tries to come in my room while I'm smashing. I didn't even notice it, and the dude Micah low-key ratted me out.
He snitched.
Nah, but it wasn't even his fault because he didn't know like what was really going on. Like it was low key. He didn't know all the details.
Yeah, so he didn't know.
So it wasn't intentional, but like he did kind of
Micah.
So he was like, "Oh no, like Amiri's in the room with this girl." She's like, "Oh really?" She
Wait,
literally.
so you and the shorty that was like pulling up to the crib or whatever, pulling up to the dorm, he didn't know that you was messing with her? Or did
Nah, bro.
Oh,
He didn't know. The neighbor girl,
Yeah.
he didn't know at all. Nobody knew at that time. Shit was dumb low key.
Damn.
Like it was dumb low key. Cause I was like, nah, cause I don't even want it to mess up the friend group. And I put it into her head too, like, nah, we can't let it mess everything up. Meanwhile, I just don't want to claim it.
Bro,
Just not trying to claim it.
Toxicity 101.
At all.
With the Miri Lake.
bro, when you were saying that, she was just like the freaking monkey in Peter Griffin's head, bro.
OD.
Like, she wasn't hearing the damn thing you were saying,
OD, bro. At all.
Oh, man. So, shorty, she goes across the street to look into my window, bro. Literally across the street, looking into my window. I'm getting mad calls and shit, ignoring them. And I was low-key beating this girl shit up in the room, too. It was a good, like, 45 minutes later, and I saw, like, I had, like, 12 missed calls.
Good God.
Like, mad missed texts, everything. And I'm just like, damn, I already know what went down. Because every time she came into my house, she was stomping around. Like, I already knew she was in there, but I was like, whatever.
So she's just walking freely into your crib, bro?
Yeah, bro. It was on some wild shit. Like, she was coming into the house. And even after that. So this is where, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like, it wasn't even crazy at this point. So afterwards, kick shorty out. And then,
As you should, Ken.
yeah, she went home. And then, other shorty knocks on my door, comes in crying. Like, wilding, bro. I knew the shorty for like 2-3 weeks at this time.
3 weeks?
Yeah, bro. And she's crying in my room. And I'm sitting there looking at her like,
Why you
okay.
crying?
You're like, why are you
What's
crying?
wrong with you?
Wait, Waka Paka?
Yeah. Okay. I told you what's good with it. Like, she knew too. So, whatever. So she's like, I can't believe you did this. I can't even talk to you anymore. You ruined the whole friend group. I can't come over your house ever again. Saying mad wild shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever. The next day, bro. The next day.
Right back like she never left.
there's a party like down the block because there were a bunch of frat houses like on my block. So we went over, just pulled up. We were pre-gaming at my house first though, and she came, and I was like, all right, like why is she here? She's giving me the silent treatment in my own house and shit. I'm getting turned. I don't even give a fuck. Drinking, smoking, I'm lit, like chilling. She's giving me the silent treatment, not doing nothing. I go to the party, wilding out, bro. Saucing every girl just because I know she's looking. Bro, I'm shotgunning with girls and everything. Like I'm dancing on the floor. Like I'm lit, bro. That's a dance on the floor. Like just busting it down, bro. Doing whatever. All of a sudden, in the middle of the party, I get a text. Don't go home with anyone else tonight. All right. Literally look at my phone, put that shit in my pocket, still talking to shorties, whatever. This girl at the party, I see her like watching me the whole time. It's just like, what the fuck? Why is she wilding out right now?
The neighbor or some random girl?
Neighbor girl, bro. Yeah, but I was saucing like randoms, like just doing whatever.
Okay.
Drunk me. See, sober me isn't that crazy, honestly. But drunk me is a whole different version of me. So obviously I got caught up, smashed that night, beat her shit up.
The shorty that told you not to go home with anybody else?
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's how it be, bro. That's how it be.
Yeah, that's just how it was. God. She's right back in love, like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Forget everything.
Exactly, they forget everything, bro. It's like they get hypnotized. They get dignitized.
Bro, not for real, bro. It's like a dog. Bring him a little bit of meat, bro. They good for the rest of the day, bro. That's what they need. That's
like a little bit of meat.
That's what they need, bro.
Just a taste.
Oh man.
Just a little sprinkle of meat, bro, and they done forgot everything, bro.
Oh man.
Like for real, bro.
Cause she forgot everything, like nothing happened. But after that, she really started wilding out, bro.
Well, that's what happens when you give them more meat.
Exactly. Because now they're like, nah, like if you really, she's switching it up. She's like, all right, you can get with other people, but like I gotta be your main thing and don't really tell me about whatever else is going on. And it's like,
it's not gonna work, shorty.
I guess, but yeah, I knew it wasn't still gonna work, and I told her like I'm not actively looking for other people, but if stuff happens, it's gonna happen.
Exactly, like we young,
exactly
brothers, black men, like
that's what I'm saying.
Shorties approach him like what's he gonna do? Like,
and who am I to say no?
Exactly,
honestly,
bro. Stupid. His ancestors will be looking down at him like, "What's wrong with you?"
And he'll be blocking his blessings. Like
exactly, when God sends something your way, you can't say no to God
at all.
You can say no to a girl, but you can't say no to the Lord. Like, come on.
Big facts.
It don't make no sense. Think. You acting stupid.
So I got caught up with this girl. Because, the rule of thumb, you can't smash more than 3 times. You smash 3 times, she's hooked like phonics, bro. Like, come on. She's on it. So I'm beating it up regular, degular. And it's like some late night shit, too, because I told you she's my neighbor.
Word.
So I'm hitting her up 3 a.m. after I was already out getting lit. Just like, yo.
Come on, man.
Not even saying nothing. Just saying, yo. And then she would just show up in my room.
She already knew this.
She already knew, bro. And like, it was both of our faults. What really transpired. But like, she was on some crazy shit. Like, I'll take the blame and straight up, if she ever does see this, like, I know I was on some crazy shit too.
Oh yeah, she's gonna see this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you were bugging out too. Don't make it seem like you weren't wilding, because everybody knew she was wilding too. Like, all my friends were telling me, like, yo, like, I knew from the beginning she was crazy. Why would you mess with that shorty? And I was like, yeah, my radar was off, bro.
It's on my radar.
She had a good box?
Shit was say fire.
She's crazy. Nah, I said this on the first episode. Crazy girls got the best box.
Like, not gonna lie. Yeah, it was valid.
So wait, how was that resolved? It was just...
So, it ended up getting just wilder. We going to different parties and stuff, and at a certain point, I'm just over her. You know what I mean? Like, I get bored of people kind of quick.
Felt that.
So I'm just over it, not even trying to deal with it, but like, drunk me, still be smashing. Right. So it just be switching from daytime to nighttime. Like, during the day, I would be so mean to this bitch, like really giving her the coldest shoulders ever. Like, really just like disrespecting her in front of everybody, like just saying like, that was the dumbest shit I ever heard ever. Like, why would you even say that? Like,
that is toxic to the max, bro.
Like, nighttime hit,
she would be saying stuff like it was so crazy, bro.
Nah, honestly, I was like that before. Like,
but it was bad because she was one of those girls that like just wanted attention from everybody.
Really just fed up with a shorty, like
yeah,
you
bro.
just be so tight, and it's like things just you just do what you gotta do, man, and hopefully get her away. But then she still don't go away.
Yeah, she wouldn't go away. She wouldn't go away, but.
I've been there.
I was playing games. I was reeling her out, bringing it in.
Yeah.
But she was always like, oh my gosh, like just trying to. You ever be around somebody that's just saying stuff just to get an arouse from the people around him? Like that's all it was.
Of course.
That's all she did all the time. And it's like, yo, nobody cares. Like she would just say some shit trying to be relevant and just like be in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
And it
bro,
was
that's why I said the thing with the meat is like, you know how like when your dog wants to play with you, bro, they just be like all up on you, like just following you and stuff, bro. They want attention, bro. But you give them a little meat and they good, bro.
Exactly. And that's really what it is. Like I was just giving it a quick fix and she would relax for a little and then she was right back to it. It was
quick fix. Like she's some crackhead. Huh? That's all she was, Amiri. Some coke whore. That's what she was to you.
We've called them dogs.
It was mutual.
Oh, dude, I'm sitting here like, jeez.
Now, women,
God.
queens out there, I'm not meaning to call you a dog, but I'm saying.
Exactly.
I mean, you're not calling them.
Yeah,
you're calling this one girl.
Yeah, you're kind of acting like you know, a pet.
Oh yeah, but I know I'm a dog. Don't mess with me.
Unless
Unless you just want to get lit. But like, oh man.
But that's where the see, that's where they mess up. Because at first I just want to get lit.
They want to get lit.
Yeah.
But then they're like, I don't want to play anymore.
Bro, that's
really what it be, bro. Because it starts off cool and casual every time. Every single time.
It's just clips, just sex, just links, just hookups.
Facts.
And then it's, you know, Ice Man, I gotta have feelings for you. I'm starting to develop feelings for you. Like, I never thought I'd have feelings for you. And then you sit there like, you done messed it all up.
Exactly.
I don't know how you did this to me. I never catch feelings for anybody. All too familiar, man. All too familiar.
Oh man, and that's why I be trying to preempt them, let them know straight
up. Bro,
this is gonna happen, bro, and I'm gonna ruin your life.
Bro, this is what I was saying, bro.
So either abort now, or just deal with what the situation is.
I don't even know if this. By the time you'll see this, I don't even know if this podcast I'm referring to is out already or not. But I was literally saying in another episode. Tell girls up front, from now on, I'm going to start making them sign a contract. Be like, hey, listen, like, we're not anything right now. We're not anything at all. We're just hooking up, having fun. That's it. So, you know, up front. So, when you do catch feelings, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to be like, oh, you let me on.
Exactly.
No, I told you. We were just hanging out, having a good time. That's it.
It's so important. You got to stay on the same page.
OD, bro. Honestly. I'm telling you. I'm sending girls contracts from now on.
Bro, you got to stay on the same page. But, like, it don't always have to be said. Like, you can feel the vibes of somebody. Like, if they not jacking, they just want to clip you. You know that. Exactly. Girls just want to just put it in your head like, you're going to mess with me. Like,
then they hit you with that. So what are we?
We are farmers.
Dun, 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 dun. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
Nah, but honestly, to play the other side of it, though, like, you messing with someone every day, every couple days, whatever, doing this, doing that, like, you're gonna get an attachment to them, you know? But, like, to also go against that, y'all are grown. You have to feel when you're starting to fall for someone. Take a step back. Just be like, yo, like, I don't think we can do this no more. I'm starting to catch feelings. I don't want to go down that route. So I'm letting you know. Like, that's all you gotta do. You feel me? Like, it can be that easy. Like, I understand the catching feelings, but, like, you know what you signed up for. You, as a responsible grown adult, you need to be like, hey, that's enough.
Exactly.
Whatever she's having, I don't want it. That's it. And go about your day.
To the ladies watching this, I actually have a question for you that you can answer when you see this. When you know a good man or whatever is not jack you no more, why can't you just take a step back? Like, why? Is it because you don't want to catch another body? You're grown. One more body.
Who's judging?
Exactly. Your next body could be your husband. You don't know that. Like, why can't you just remove yourself and just find somebody else to just work on you
for yourself? Yeah, do it for yourself.
Do you? You know, you don't necessarily need that person.
Exactly.
And that's what it got to. Because I really just had to remove myself from that situation. And it was tough just because, like I said, the friend group was so intertwined. And late night drunk me was really still... There were some nights, I remember there was this one time, I woke up the next day, and shorty, I told you, she was coming into my house unannounced on some regular shit. This is months into the semester now.
Oh, God.
She came into my room one time. I'm just doing homework Sunday, not thinking anything of it. I'm a little hungover, not thinking nothing of it. She comes in like, yeah, last night was cool, but you got to chill out with the biting. Like, you left a mark on my neck. I had no recollection of any of this.
Oh, my God.
Damn, it was like that.
So, yeah, I was wilding. It was, yeah, like, I got to take blame because I was wilding. Just late night. That's how it was. It was just too easy access.
And another thing, I mean, like I said, I don't want to seem like I'm attacking the queens, but
At all.
when you get with a guy off rip like the first couple of times, please stop saying you don't usually do this.
Oh,
because you do this.
Oh, you're not
this.
fooling nobody.
We're in this situation because you do this.
Yeah.
Like, this is not like, stop telling me you don't do this for anybody, because I know a couple of guys you've done it for. Like,
that's a fact.
like, I know who you've done it
That's
for.
a
Stop
fact.
saying you don't usually
Man,
do
I
this.
don't normally do that.
That gets me more tight than the what are we? Because like I know you.
Because I know
this.
you out here. Like, don't try to
I
fool
know you
anybody.
the MJ of this shit. I know you the Bron of this shit.
You can't run game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't stop saying you don't usually do this.
Oh,
Like,
dude, like,
I'd rather just keep it a stack.
Exactly. Just
Facts.
be who you are, like, and just embrace it. You feel me? Like,
Exactly.
Who cares?
And
We all grown. Like, Jared got 50 bodies. Who cares? Like, he's grown. He's all cupped up, a happy relationship
Big
with 50
cat.
bodies.
I don't. This is. I'm at
50. I mean,
I've had enough.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. He only has 40.
Yo, okay. Anyways, well, that's all I had to say. You know, I'm not judging you either. Like, you say you don't usually do this. You do usually do this. But like, if you wanna do that on the regular, that's fine by you. I'm not saying there's nothing
Just
wrong
keep
with
it a
that.
buck.
That's what I'm saying. Just
Please.
stop saying you don't usually
Please keep
do
it a
this,
buck.
sis. You do this. This is why man's is in your phone now, because you do this.
Exactly. You think he just hit you for no reason?
Facts.
You think
Word spreads.
Oh, dude, like, you think he just seen your picture and all of a sudden said, "Oh yeah, I gotta hit her up." No. No.
OD is really like, you're a
Maybe
high
that could be the
commodity.
straw that broke the camel's back, seeing your little IG post. But best believe, word on the street is going around.
It's facts.
Exactly.
And that's
like,
why he came through, because he knows that that's what you do. So don't act like it's not what you do.
But if you really about it, just be about it. We're not going to judge you. Just go through with it because you know what we want. And if you want the same thing, it's going to work out.
you know, on this topic, another thing I do want to say, girls, don't, when you linking mans or whatever, you know you about to give it up or whatever, don't ask him about his past like you care.
Facts.
Don't bring up
You don't want to know.
this shorty, and this shorty. You really don't want to know.
Please.
Like,
Jack, please.
and I know why they do it. I realize why they do this, because I've been through this.
I've been through it as
I
well.
realize why they do this.
Why do they do it?
In certain instances, they ask that because they want to use it just in case it does get to something more, you feel me? Or just you keep talking to her, you keep messing with her, whatever. They want to use that like, yeah, remember when I first sucked your meat or some shit like that? They want to use that like, yeah, you was talking to this shorty. I knew about this.
Ammunition.
Yeah, bro. Like, and obviously, you know, nice horny male. He not thinking. He like, yeah, all right.
Going with the flow.
He not thinking, you know. But I see what. Listen, you're not
They
dumb.
scheming.
You're not dumb. You definitely use it to your advantage.
Word.
But yeah, that's all I really had to say. Keep doing you, queens, and guys as well.
All right, brother Ice. Can I call you Ice for short?
Of course.
Ice. So you told us the crazy thing that's happened to you.
Yes.
Now, I know the fans been waiting for this one. What is the craziest thing that you have done when you were really acting belligerent, really acting unusual, irate, ridiculous,
Don't really do this.
treacherous? Oh, okay, Jared. I heard you. But yeah.
All right, so some shit, I got to narrow it down even in my head. I said, all right, what's the craziest thing I even did this year? And then I brought it back. Well, how did this year even start? I was wilding out
Oh,
on New Year's Eve
Oh my god.
to bring the year in.
yes,
On some
sir.
crazy shit, bro. Like some shit I really know I shouldn't have been doing at all.
There it is.
Caught up. Oh man, wilding. So I'm chilling with the dudes. You know how it is.
Uh-huh.
And this is before I turned 21, so it's like I can't go out. There's nowhere to really go.
Okay.
I'm getting lit. I'm drinking, smoking, lit, wherever.
Grown.
We hitting some parties, going around. I'm chilling with some hooligans. Chilling with a dude. Shout out my son Tony.
Ah.
You already know Tony.
We gotta
be
get Tony
catching
on the
me.
pod.
Yeah,
Yo,
he be
Tony,
catching
you
me
see
up
this?
in some situations.
Get
bro.
with us. 'Cause
And
we
he
gotta get you
knows-
on the pod.
He knows exactly what situation this was too, and he's always getting me caught up in some shit when I'm vulnerable.
Sad,
When
bro.
drunk me
good,
is
bro.
caught up, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like my bro, like come on.
What?
You know normal me wouldn't do this.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro.
So why would you be egging drunk me on to do this?
Wow.
This has been me with you
Because
bro.
this is not
For
regular.
years,
Y'all
This
heard him
is not
say,
regular.
I don't normally do this, right? He does this. Don't think I was gonna let that slide. He does that.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
Bro, it's the same
man.
thing, bro. I feel you, bro. I used to go through the same situation,
He's
bro.
lying, bro.
Especially when I couldn't drive, bro.
He's
Why
Exactly.
And he used that
Man.
against me, bro.
You know Tony in the V. You know Tony got the nice V's too. So we chilling. We in the nice V,
Yo.
running the 2-man, regular type shit.
Jared's acting a fool.
We pull up. Tony egging some shit on. You already know he's with his boo.
Grown.
I'm chilling. Tony like, yo, get with this girl right now. I'm chatting up a storm like, yo, I'll fuck anyone right
Say
now.
I won't.
Nigga does not care, bro. He's
Oh, bro.
slinging dick for anybody,
Yo,
bro.
wow.
Oh, man. And
Yo.
she's like, word? So whip it out right now.
Okay. Nah, bro.
So fucking quick.
Yo, nah.
Tony's like, oh, yo, chill. He's like, yo, you gotta go outside with that shit. I'm like, outside, bro. It's January now. But I'm like, nah, you know what? Let's get it. We out over here. So we pull up. We went over to Brennan, bro.
Wow.
On some wild
you
shit.
You was
Man,
Wow.
scheming outdoors type shit,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Brennan.
Son
Took a
just-
little walk,
son
took a
just
lap
under our
around the
nose,
track.
bro, under our own nose in our neighborhood.
Oh.
Yeah, you already know I'm an outdoorsman. That shit is regular.
All right.
It's regular. Talk regular.
Oh, man. You know I be hitting up. You know Belmont lit.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. For you viewers that don't know what Belmont is,
It's a park.
it's a state
A
park.
state park.
It's a state-funded park.
That's only really open during the day, too.
And Brennan is a high school, by the way,
Yes.
where
high
kids
school.
go to get education.
Yo.
Yeah. So drunk me. Oh, man. Definitely got that slap. I had to get that quick.
Wow.
As you should. As you should.
But then really wilding out, I was like,
Wait. Before she, did what she had to do, did she tell you she doesn't usually do this?
nah, she was with it.
Oh,
She,
thank
yeah,
God.
she was with the shit. She was with
Shout
the
out to you.
shit. Yeah, she's a real one. She's a homie.
Yeah.
But- yeah, I was wilding, bro. Wilding. Slid in it. Broad dogged it too.
I was just about to say, I hope you wrapped up.
He wasn't thinking, man said he'll
Drunk
fuck
me?
anything right now. You think this? He think he's, I'm gonna throw a bottom on? Like, no, bro, he's fucking anything, bro.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's how it be.
Yo, I can't breathe. I dead didn't core at the gym this week. Like, I dead can't
Nah.
breathe.
Oh, man.
Nah, honestly, I
Hey,
never.
y'all see I had water in my mouth. Come on.
Oh, man.
I don't think I've been to the point where I would fuck. Like, I know I've been drunk and I probably said some things where I'm like, yo, I would dead cook. No, I don't.
I was saying.
I've been to the
Don't
point.
let him lie to you.
I've been to the point where I'm drunk enough.
Yo,
I've been to the point where I'm drunk enough and I'll say, yo, I'm about to clip that tonight. Like, yeah, tonight's the night.
Jax, we're at the point we said, I'll fuck anything. He didn't say it, but he thought it.
But I never been like, yo, I'm dead fucking anything tonight. Like, I'm MGB mouth on gold boys. Like, but I've definitely been to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm clipping that. Like, and not thinking twice.
Facts.
Yeah. He definitely has been at that point.
Thank you, man, for adding.
Shout out to Brother Wills. Just know.
Oh, right. Back to Ice Man.
Oh, man. And that was just the beginning of the year, too.
Oh, my gosh, just more?
Oh, yeah. I was messing with this other shorty. See, what you want to know, though? You want to know just about the shorties or just crazy in general? Because I was wilding out.
Honestly, give us one in general one.
I got you.
Balance it out.
This one I can actually intertwine. I got you. I'll intertwine, too.
Okay, heard.
Because I told you I was in Pittsburgh living in this big-ass house, right? Shit was OD. We had a huge basement, had 8 people in the house. Like, it was a big-ass house. So, of course, I was throwing parties.
As you should.
Yeah, exactly. Some regular shit. But, like, on some shit, I was throwing the best parties in Pittsburgh.
Heard you.
Like, just regular type shit. Like, people even told me that, too. Like, yo, this is the best college party I ever been to. Type shit. Like, throwing it down, bro. Like, making official flyers, everything.
Oh, yeah, the flyers on?
Yeah, bro. Everything. Exactly. Yeah, we had jungle juice. We had a keg. We had everything, bro. It was lit. So I was wilding out. But, like I said, we were living with 8 dudes. Half of them cool with it. The other half living upstairs, they were not really jacking it. We had a couple graduate students, some law students. So these are like grown ass men.
Yeah. Or they're trying to study for their bar exam.
Exactly. Yeah. So they're not with all the antics. And I was wilding out in the house. Like I said, I threw the Halloween party. Then I had to come back through another party in November. Then I threw a weed party. Had to hotbox the whole house.
A weed party?
Literally had blunts, bongs, everything in the house. Like, hotboxed the entire house. Bro.
Every couch had people like this.
Yeah, bro. And it was like 50 heads, too. That shit was wavy.
Oh, nobody was applying for no jobs that week.
Oh, yeah.
Or that month.
That year.
It was OD. So all of a sudden, I'm home over winter break. I get an email. Like, yo, you guys have been getting mad noise complaints, and if you do anything else, you're about to get kicked out.
Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, they haven't come up to me, said anything, so I'm like, damn, like, what is going on? Like, what complaints? Like, they never said anything straight up. Like, I see these dudes all the time. Everything seemed cool, because, like, it's a big house. Like, I thought we were just getting lit, but I guess one thing led to another. They were getting fed up, but whatever. Next semester, we were trying to be low-key, but then ended up meeting some dudes, and I'm like, nah, we got to throw down, bro. We had to set it up. And we actually tried to get into this one off of a business venture, too. Because the other parties, you know what it is, like charging 5 at the door, whatever. But mad heads were pulling up. Like, at a big school, like, when people find out about a party, it really does spread. So, like, everybody's pulling up. So next party, we're like, yo, we're charging 10 for dudes, 5 for guys, right off rip. Like, trying to make bread. Got the numbers
dudes,
down.
5 for guys.
5 for girls. Miley, you call me.
He was taxing them to do
But low key, yo, we charged a few dudes. We charged a few dudes like 20, like on some shit. Like, some dudes you really have to, especially after you already got a rep. Like, people know your parties are lit. Like, you just can now. So, party's lit, whatever.
20 after 10.
Yeah. Party's going down, and it was smooth, bro. I remember I set the whole house up. I blocked off the upstairs with tarps and shit. Had like an official, like I had my boy DJing. Like we literally, like we had the flyer. I was charging at the door, having people add us on Snap, everything. Like we were setting it up like a business, bro. Running it.
I seen the little thirst you threw in there.
Snap, have your Snap.
Yeah, what you doing the marketing? It was the marketing.
Yeah.
So the party's going down, right? All of a sudden, this shit is actually crazy, bro. Some random girl starts wilding out. And it's like 2 in the morning now. Like after, like the party's been going, it was lit. Like everybody had a good time. She starts wilding out, like making a scene. All of a sudden, Like, I ran up on her. I'm like, yo, are you good? And she was just making a scene, like, wilding, bro. And her friends are like, yeah, she's just, like, really, really drunk. And I'm like, yo, you guys got to go. Like, you got to dip. Like, it's time for you to go home. Yeah, it's time for you to go home. She's walking out the house, right? And I'm watching her. They're just walking down the block. All of a sudden, this girl KOs, bro. Literally, like, I just see her. She's walking and just collapse.
Oh, my God.
So I'm like, holy shit. Like, I run over there, me and some other random dude, bring her back to the house.
Wait, why? She was at the house. She was not your problem.
Exactly. And that's it. I heard that a lot, too, telling this story. Like, you should have just left her, but, like...
Nah, you can't do that.
Exactly. A part of me was like, nah, I gotta make sure she's good. Because she really just, like, KO'd, bro. Like, when I saw her drop, like... bro, she hit her whole head on the car, everything. Like, she was slumped. Yeah, she was slumped.
Her friends just let her drop like that?
Yeah, her friends trash, bro.
Jeez.
Crazy. So we bring her back to the house. Everything's cool. She's like laying down. Her friends are bugging out. And like at this point, like I'm talking to my friends and stuff that helped me put on the party. And we're like, yo, like we low-key got to shut this down like right now. Like it's OD. And it's late anyway. It's like, all right, let's wrap this up.
OD.
All of a sudden, girl on the floor starts seizing, bro. Literally like seizing, foaming at the mouth, everything. It was OD.
Gosh.
OD, like in my living room.
What did she drink?
Yo. So all of a sudden,
son.
I'm nervous because I'm like, all right, we were serving out, you know what I mean? Like it's my house.
Exactly.
And I'm stressed, like there's heads here. All of a sudden I'm like, yo, I had to bite the bullet and I called the cops just to get an ambulance. Honestly, because I was like, yo, like if this girl dies, I'd feel so much worse than if I get in trouble, honestly. Because then that would just be awful. Like even if I get in trouble, I'll be able to live with myself knowing she's all right. This is just like, whatever. But I'm on the phone with the cops. And I'm like, yo, like I just need type drunk. But like I sobered up quick after this, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't wavy. Like I sobered up. Like I'm talking to them like I need somebody to pull up right now. Like I need someone, like I need an ambulance right now. They're asking me mad questions. All of a sudden, they're like, what'd the girl take? I'm asking her. Somebody's like, yo, she's off acid too.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, what the fuck? And she's drinking on the shit too, smoking probably. Like, it's like, what are you doing? Like, she was wilding for no reason, bro, at the house party. Like, it's not even that type of vibe. Like, it's not even that type of vibe.
I'm doing me. Sorry.
That's what I'm saying, though.
She's living life right now, man.
And it's like, all right.
This is how it's going to be till this over.
Bro, but shit gets even wilder because I'm on the phone.
But it's far from over.
All of a sudden, one of her friends is like, she's only 15. Exactly. That's what it blew up. It was crazy. It was so bad, bro.
The rest of the show from over here.
It was so bad.
I'm done. I'm good.
It was so bad.
I'm doing the rest of the show from over
I'm
here.
done with this episode.
I'm not coming back to listen to the set.
This is your podcast.
This is your show now. Keep talking.
This is a Mir podcast now.
Bro, it was OD.
We'll be your camera crew.
Literally.
We'll hit the angles, everything you need.
Oh, man. And who knows, man? Like, you think you got an ID for a party, but who thinks of that for a house party?
Who
Shit
thinks
was
of that?
OD, bro. So the cops show up, because they always bring the cops with the ambulance.
Mm.
Oh, man. Whole big thing. We cleared the whole house out. Threw everything out in an instant. Cleared the whole thing out.
Except a 15-year-old.
Except the 15-year-old.
Got caught up, bro.
That's crazy.
Just fucking with some people out in Pittsburgh. Some random person. Had no idea who it was. Just in my house. Caught up, bro.
That's just
Fly.
unbelievable.
It was OD.
This is ridiculous.
It was actually, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was actually crazy.
Wow.
And it was just because he threw a party. And it was a cherry on top. And then after that, bro, housemates were tight. Because, you know, the cops come in, they're making a whole scene, alcohol and everything. They ID everybody. It was so bad, bro. So bad. Oh, my gosh.
When was this?
Earlier this year, like March.
So she's probably 15. A freshman in high school.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Just because I let her in my house. And some random dude gave her acid. And she was wilding out.
A freshman in high school.
That ass, bro.
Wow.
At a fucking party.
Well, Amiri, how's it feel to have your own podcast? Because We're done with this show.
Shit was crazy.
We're done with this show.
So
That
let
was
me
nuts,
let you
man.
know what happened after. Shit was crazy.
Okay.
The
Continue
shit-
the
yeah,
Amiri
yeah.
podcast. The Mir Mir experience.
So that was the cherry on top.
Mm-hmm.
After that, landlord hits me up like, yeah, bro, you gotta go. You gotta get out the house.
Yeah, as he should.
Yeah,
As he
exactly.
should.
You gotta go. I was
Definitely
like, you know
should.
what? Yeah, all right. I don't know anybody in Pittsburgh, so I get caught up.
Yeah, why would you?
Get caught up.
You're not from there.
Exactly.
You're an island boy.
Yeah, you already know. So the one dude that I knew, and he helped me put on the party, one of my boys, he didn't even go to school. He's out there working. And he also trapped low-key, but I didn't think it was anything crazy. I didn't know what exactly he was trapping.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yo, I can, like, help you out. I know you only got to make it through the rest of the semester with a place. I'm going to set you up. I'm like, all right, bet. So I ended up staying with dude, one of his friends, and his girl. Craziest shit ever, bro. Like, this is actually where the shit got crazy, bro.
Wait, hold on. Well, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Nah, ask questions.
Just want to show you where me and brother Mono are now. This is where we will be doing the rest of the podcast from over here. Not sitting next to him at all.
15-year-olds at parties.
Sad.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy.
But it's
crazy.
true.
Yeah, it happened. And that's why I'm being honest. I'm letting you know what happened.
You gotta
Yes.
stick to the models, bro.
Yeah.
All right, continue, Mr.
So I'm with
Ice.
dude. And it was crazy because he was getting arguments with his girl and shit, beefing, mad crazy.
He was a
shit.
trapper?
He was trapping.
Oh, yes, I know those arguments. are
Exactly.
serious,
And it
bro.
was some
God.
heated shit, bro. And he wasn't like a normal trapper. Like he was selling like weed, but he was also he had coke on deck. Like
Oh, damn.
he had
He was
some shit.
trapping.
And I didn't even know all that at the time, but like
Super
ended
trapper.
up finding out like he really had some shit. He was a big trapper.
Uh-huh.
He had a strap on deck, everything. Like he
A
was
strap, too?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, my
Found
God.
out all this as it was going down, and it was just like, all right, I can power through.
Shit, they probably give out a good reward for him.
It was crazy. Listen what happened. Bro.
Yo.
Listen what happened. So it was him and his boy in the house, and his boy is low-key getting fed up with the whole thing, and he's like roasting him and shit, saying like, oh, you don't want to trap, like trying to give him weed and shit to trap, like, because he's like crying broke. Then how the whole thing went down, one of the dudes snitched on the big trapper.
On the super trapper.
They come through, raid the whole place, bro.
What?
They raid the place. And I'm just there eating pizza, chilling, bro. Because, like, I got nowhere to live. I'm just in Pittsburgh, low-key homeless, bro. Because, like they had the bedrooms. It was a 2-bedroom. Like, they had both rooms. I'm in the living room. I just brought my futon, and I just had it laid out. Like, that's where I would sleep. And then I ended up meeting this shorty. I ended up staying at her house, like, living with her, like, the rest of the semester, low-key.
So you
Wild.
lit.
Man, exactly, lit. But, like, that's a whole different story, too. It was OD.
Wow.
They raided the whole house. They detained all of us. It was crazy. So, like, we weren't allowed to leave the scene. They literally had me sitting in a cop car in handcuffs for, like, 5 hours.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Fez is
Just because I
sweet.
was there. And, like, I wasn't even meant for it, but, like, how they rolled up, they knocked like it was a noise complaint, but it was, like, it was
Oh, they did a
feds,
knock?
bro. Like, it wasn't even police officers. Like,
Fez
they
is
were
sweet.
dressed in some casual-ass clothes, wearing, like, the camo pants, everything. Like,
Fez
they
is
came, I
sweet.
walked downstairs, like,
Pick
before they
those
even
like
detained us.
infant.
Yo, they literally had, like, a dude standing there with, like, the AR-15s, everything, bro. They had the whole block shut down, everything.
Damn.
Got
bro.
detained. Sent to the cop car.
Son that ratted him out got a nice little chunk of change.
Facts.
Wow.
It was OD.
That's crazy.
OD.
Swag.
Yeah, I was bugging out.
I'm glad you smiled through adversity.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude. Glad,
exactly.
Definitely glad you smiled through adversity.
Man.
We got 11 minutes left. So, any other crazy, well, not as crazy as 15-year-old, but
Yeah.
any other crazy stories you'd like to share with the people?
Cause those sound pretty extreme to me.
Something that maybe we'd be able to sit back down on our couch because I'm tired of standing holding this camera.
All right, well, ask me a question. We can get into some shit.
Hmm.
Because I'm transparent. I'll let you know what's good with it. I got nothing to hide.
Have you ever cheated?
Wow, crazy how it took 50 minutes for us to get to this question.
OD.
Well, what's your definition of cheating?
Oh, brother. He's a serial cheater.
Because, you know, I was bugging out.
Oh yeah, that's how you wanna. That's your excuse.
It's not an excuse. I'm just saying, like, I was bugging out.
Oh,
And I've never been a relationship dude. Like, if you know me, back in the day,
We sitting back next to him again?
I never was in a relationship.
We sat up next to a bunch of cheaters. It's already. It's okay.
Just make sure this stays between us.
Fair enough. You keep your barrier.
Okay. Alright, we're back.
So, I've only ever been in, like, one real relationship my whole life, honestly.
And you cheated? In your one real relationship?
It's sad.
This guy's
bro.
100%. 100% from cheat point range, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro, I was pretty bad. Like, it was pretty bad.
That's crazy. 1 for 1.
And
Cheat
I don't even
point
know what I
range.
was doing because, like, in my first real relationship, I tried to make it work long distance too, which makes
you're a fool.
no sense. Yeah, like, I was dumb off
You're a
rip.
buffoon.
Like that.
An imbecile.
Exactly. Yeah, it was some
nincompoop.
dumb shit.
It doesn't make your cheating okay.
It
At
doesn't.
all.
At all.
Not at all.
Yeah, at all. And I'll let you know the details of what I was doing.
Oh boy.
Bugging out. So I'm away at school. When I first went to Miami, over there, you know what Miami
Woo,
is.
child.
Like, literally on the Common app, they had bitches sending in their Instagram. Like, every girl there was valid as hell. Like, every single girl there. So, in my logic, as a way to not do anything with them, I was talking to all my old shorties from back home that I knew I couldn't do anything with. It made sense in my head at the time, but I was bugging out. Saying wild shit like, yeah, when I come home, I'm about to eat you alive. Like, I'm about to slice and dice your cheeks. Like, really get after it.
I'm about to toss your salad.
Yeah,
like,
like, saying everything. Saying
Favorite out the
everything.
power not cooking.
Exactly. Yeah, saying mad shit. All of a sudden, one of them.
Wait, you was really saying. I know you was
Straight
double.
up,
I know you was double horny,
Amir was
bro.
1,000% saying this, bro.
Bro,
Look at him, bro.
Like, dead ass,
Look
bro.
at him. He
Like,
was
dead ass, like,
1,000%
on
saying
FaceTime,
this,
everything. Like, wilding out. Like, FaceTiming. Just because I was like, yeah, like, I know I'm not really going to do nothing. I'm just not going to see him. But, like, I had, like, 5 girls I was saying
So,
this shit
like,
to.
how did-
While I had a whole shorty.
Damn.
It was bad. It
Bro,
was
like,
bad.
how did
It
you
was bad.
fight your horniness? Because I know those demons came up, bro. When you was talking freak McNasty to these shorties, like, I know your hormone demons. Like, yes, Amir, you don't have to talk to this girl.
Yeah. So I ended up getting caught up because one of them didn't even know I was cuffed. And then she ended up seeing something online and hit up my real girl and was like, yo, dude is saying some wild shit to me. I just thought you would like to know.
Damn.
Caught up, bro.
Streets was done.
And I told her straight up what I told you. Like, nah, it was the logic behind it. Like, I was trying to do this, so I didn't do that.
Mad dumb, bro.
That's terrible.
Oh, man.
bro.
Bugging out.
Girls do that and still let you clap. Like, yeah, your man's is messing with me, but then they'll still. That made no sense, man.
Sad.
Now,
Facts.
let's say if you was a guy, right, in that situation, and like some guy hit you up like, yo, like, your shorty's on my phone or whatever. Like, well, what's your next step, you know?
Keep her.
See, I'm going to let you know because this shit crazy.
Keep her.
That's facts.
Appreciate it. Keep her.
Nah, but
She's
Karma's
yours.
a bitch, though. On some shit. Because Karma's a bitch. Because I got TYB.
No, I'm saying because like I always
Right after.
like you always you talking about like girls hitting up other girls and it's like yeah like why would you do that, like this is not even your place. Well, now I'm thinking from a guy's perspective, like a guy hits me up like yeah like your girl's trying to mess with me, like, I mean I'm glad because like now I know my shorty's a slut, you know, like
Facts.
but it's like damn like just I don't know, bro, I don't know. I would just
Facts.
clip it and keep it moving.
Yeah. And that's why I'm not meant for relationships. And I'm just not even messing with nobody right now. Because I know I be on some wild shit. It's like, nah. I know I got to focus on myself. I got my own inner demons
As
to
you
focus
should.
on. Honestly.
Listen,
And
you
I'm
gotta take
figuring
care of
myself
demons,
out.
man.
Nah, because, you know,
The demons, they'll get you, bro. They'll
I'm
get
learning
you.
how to cope. But yeah, they be running up on me.
Don't worry, NBA.
They be running up
You
on
got
me.
it.
Yeah,
You're chilling.
exactly.
Mhm.
And sometimes I just be getting caught up going with the flow.
Dudes listen to a little NBA Youngboy and think they fighting demons all the time. Meanwhile, they just misogynistic. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's a part of it too. I can't deny it. Listen to Future, that shit rubbed off.
oh my god,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been listening to a lot of NBA Youngboy lately, bro.
You fighting demons too?
Nah, bro, I'm just like sitting here like, this music will really put you in a place where you're really ready to go do
You
something.
want to rob somebody?
Bro, I'm
facts.
like,
It influences you.
you know what I
And
mean?
it's
You know,
stuff that's already in you, but the music kind of, it works.
Amplifies it.
Exactly, it works hand in hand and
Mhm.
amplifies it. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Stay away from NBA Youngboy and stay away from Perks.
Oh yeah,
I
facts.
seen a guy in the news
Facts.
Son,
banging
boy.
people's windows with a gun.
Oh,
Like,
he's shooting the windows just because he could.
yeah, he was definitely
Dancing like the Joker, like he was
Alright,
definitely. He
that's-
wasn't dancing like the Joker when he was
He
doing
was
it.
dancing like
He was off 2 perks, bro.
Bro, the
Wow.
perks would really be punching and slapping
Oh,
you, bro.
he
Making you
whooping
do
his
stuff you
ass,
really
bro.
was like, what? I did that?
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
Oh wait, I got 5 minutes. I got another story that just popped in my
I
head.
heard that.
I ever tell you about the time I got drugged?
You got laced?
Yeah, bro. Actually, twice by 2 different girls. Actually,
Yo.
2 different times.
Yo.
Like girls be wilding out. So the first time I'm in Miami, you know Miami be popping, bro. Like 4 a.m. type shit. I was going out Tuesday through Sunday out there.
I believe
Like
it.
literally every single day, like going out somewhere. Like even if I had no money, just being out in the
I was
mix.
to say, you must be getting money.
Broke, man. I was broke.
Niggas is
Like,
like,
if I had no money.
Just being in the mix, finding my way into some
gosh.
shit. Wilding, bro.
when there's a will, there's a way.
That's all it is too. You just gotta bring that energy.
We'll
Yeah.
continue because we down to 4 minutes now.
Oh my gosh. I get caught up. This first girl, right? We leaving the spot. We in the back of the Uber because I used to just hop into random Ubers.
Yo.
Like literally, I'd be like, "You going to Miami? Bet." Just hop into the Uber. But like, I knew a few people in it. I didn't know this girl sitting next to her, and we just chilling. I'm already type drunk, type high, waved, bro. Like I'm waved.
Okay.
All of a sudden,
You're laced.
I'm sitting there, and she just like pulls out this little baggie and just slips some shit in my mouth. And I swear, bro. And I took the shit down because I was like, she bad as hell. Like,
Oh
fuck, I'm supposed to
my
do not eat the
gosh.
shit that she put in my mouth.
Yo.
Like, she low key had me waved, and I was like, yo, what was that? What was that? She's like, a Zan. What do you mean?
What?
Slipped the shit in my mouth, like some
Oh
regular
my
shit.
gosh.
Waved. Forgot the rest of the night.
Oh my god.
Next time, when I went back to visit Miami, after I'm already home for a while, went back to visit all my boys, shout out my Miami dudes. They were buying me flights, everything, hooking me up.
damn.
Yeah, like,
I should have went to Miami.
Yeah,
I thought you
bro.
was poverty.
so I'm down in Miami, crazy party, bro. I was in a frat, wilding. Like, I was just doing mad crazy stuff. I was in a frat, bugging out, and they were throwing a crazy party. I remember I'm drunk, I'm high, under the influence of some other stuff. Went from one party to the next, back to the first party, to the after party. At the after party,
The party and the after party?
yeah, bro, we were waved. 4 a.m. type shit. Chilling next to this girl, and it was one of my bro's girls too.
Oh.
Yo,
Oh boy.
and it was crazy. Like at the time, like I wasn't thinking nothing of it, and she's a baddie. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it was. I'm chilling. And then all of a sudden, I didn't even remember this till the next day. Like, I just remember going to all the parties. I woke up the next day in one of my boys' rooms. And I was like, yeah, I had a hangover, but, like, it wasn't nothing crazy. All of a sudden, he comes into my room like, yo, you were geek last night, bro. Like, I was like, yeah, last night was lit. He was like, nah, you were throwing up. Like, you were saying some wild shit. Like, you were bugging out, bro. I was like, when was this? He was like 5 in the morning. I'm like, when? I'm talking to a few other people, and I'm trying to piece it together, like, what was going on? All of a sudden, I remember this shorty slipped me a bean, bro. Same type of shit. Just slipped some shit in my mouth.
Is off a bean?
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
my
Just slip me some shit. It's like, what is going on right
I'm
now?
staying away from them Miami shorties.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
D.
So the next day, after I finally pieced it together, I'm telling my bros, like, yo, I think, like, she slipped me some shit. They're like, nah, no way, like, dead ass? And I'm like, yo, like, I don't want to accuse her because I really don't remember. But, like, I really think that happened. So I see her the next day, and we're just talking casual, and then one of my bros, like, one of my dudes brought it up, like, yo, like, did you slip him some shit last night? And she's like, yeah.
Nah.
I swear.
Okay.
She was like, yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, what? What do you mean? She's like, yeah, like, I figured he wanted to get lit. Like, why not? I asked him extra. We both took it together.
Nah, I don't want to get that.
I was like,
don't wanna get that.
what?
Wow.
Drinking
Like,
and
no.
Wild.
No,
drinking
I don't
and
want it.
alcohol is enough.
No.
Exactly.
No, I don't want it.
She was bugging.
Keep
And she was like, yeah, I'd do it again, too.
Oh my god.
Nah. That's
Wow.
OD, bro.
Well,
Mad crazy shit. That's just the tip of the iceberg. So that's
just,
nothing.
Honestly, we're gonna have to get Amiri back for season 2 early next year.
Oh man, you know I'm gonna have more stories.
That's a fact.
Girls don't do that, and guys don't do that either.
Facts. Don't do that. That's not
illegal.
cool, man.
It's illegal.
That's not cool.
You'll go to jail.
Exactly. Especially because a lot of the time you hear it from that girl's perspective, like it happened to them. Like you don't hear it the other way. Like that's not cool. Like just because somebody's trying to have fun.
5 seconds. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, give us 5
Leave a
stars
review
on
on Apple Podcasts.
Ice.
Yo, son said Shorty slipped.